welcome back to another episode of Moody Monday, and my name is Tia. If it's your first time on this channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. Also, share, like, and also comment down below, guys, because I would love to see what you guys think about the discussion we're about to have. Okay, first things first, I want to discuss the Erica Banks situation. I know this situation is a little over a week old, but I feel like this wisdom that God gave me is still relevant in every girl's life every day. You know what I mean? So before we get to the next hot topic, before we move on to the next situation, I want to make sure you guys, you girls, hear this all around the world. Now, if you don't know about this situation, a little over a week ago, she posted a video, or there was a video posted on Instagram, and she was discussing who she would and would not take to the club, right? So she was basically giving standards and stipulations that you had to be thick, you couldn't be skinny, you had to be a certain look, your weave had to be a certain way. A whole bunch of people blew up over this thing. I'm talking about talk shows, morning talk shows, YouTubers, blogs, everybody. My sister was talking about this. Regular people in line at, to get food. There was people at work, people at their kitchen tables. It just was a whole big conversation, and a lot of people were talking about self-esteem. A lot of people were talking about body shaming. A lot of people were clowning her. All those topics are relevant. It's very important to talk about body shaming and self-esteem, but I think it's also important to talk about the things that God gave me as well, right? And the way he gave it to me is he gave me it as two different ways, right? You can think of it as two different ways, right? One, you can think of it as erasing uniqueness. And the other way, you can think of it as the consequences of social media and the results of what social media does to girls around the world. So, starting with erasing uniqueness, the way he showed it to me, which was true. I had to come in agreement with it because it was true. All of us look the same now. All of us girls look the same. We wear the same makeup. We wear the same lashes, the same clothes. We wear the same hairstyles. We have the same content. We try to live the same lives. We try to follow in the footsteps of each other. It's no uniqueness. We have become copies of those we look up to. We have become copies of those we feel are popular. We have become copies of those we see on social media. And it has to stop. You were not made to be a copy. You're unique. That's why you were given your own name. That's where you were given your own story. And it's like right now in society, girls have traded their own story for somebody else's story, their own look for somebody else's look. Erica got her body done. She got her boobs done, most likely, right? That's popular right now. Getting your body done, getting your boobs done, that's popular. A lot of girls in the rap entertainment have their body done. They get BBLs. They get their boob jobs. Some of them get their faces done. They get their waist snatched. I even read somewhere that she wants to, snatch her waist even further. This is all things that she's seen, right? She didn't just wake up one day when she was like, ever since she was a teenager, she wanted to get her body done. These are things that she's seen over time. She see other rap girls with big butts and small waists and big boobs. That's the look. That's what's popular. And she wants to fall in line. And now she's accepted this look. She's accepted this copy. Then now she wants to pour it onto her friends. And now let's not even talk about body, right? We can't even go past body, right? On Twitter, she even said basically that, when she's in the club, it's for her brand. It's for the look. Other rap girls have friends that are thick. The hair is on point when you see them in the club. All their friends around them, most of their friends are thick. Most of them friends have big boobs and big butts. So she's trying to be a copy of a copy, because even the girls that she's copying are trying to walk in in the same shoes as is copying from somebody else. So we have been erasing our uniqueness for a very long time. There are girls that want to be like Erica Banks. There's girls that wants to have a body just like hers. There's girls that wants to live the lifestyle just like hers. So basically, we're out here copying copies of a copy of a copy of a copy, instead of being our original selves. And that takes so much time, you guys. You don't understand. Copying something that you weren't originally supposed to be, it takes so much time, it takes so much energy, it takes so much out of your life that you don't even get to really enjoy life until you come to a sense that, hey, I want to just be myself. But there's women out there that has like, I'm talking about women like mothers, grandmothers that have spent their whole life chasing after being a copy of a copy, that they never really enjoyed the life that God gave them. And so you're probably like, why are you telling us this, Tia? I want to break that. I want to break that copy of a copy. I want to stop the process of erasing our uniqueness. I want girls to understand and love being themselves. I want them to love their body types. I want them to love their personalities. I want them to love their story, because your story is your own. Nobody else can have your story. It's unique to you. What you overcome, what you go through, who you become is supposed to be unique to you. It's not supposed to be identical to somebody else's. The things I went through, I didn't go through them just for myself. I feel like I came to this point in life where I feel like I went through them so I could tell younger girls that's behind me so they can grow up to overcome the things I didn't overcome. So what good would it be for me to sit on this channel while trying to be a copy of a copy? I wouldn't be able to help girls. You wouldn't be able to help me if you didn't have your own story. There will come a day where on this channel, girls will share their stories, share what they're going through, share who they are, share the struggles they have, share what they did to overcome it. And I will even learn from you. But how can I learn? How can these little girls learn to love themselves and be themselves when all us older girls are trying to be a copy of a copy? And then you may ask, where do we get this habit of being a copy of a copy? Social media. Social media has caused us to have a desire to be a copy of a copy. That's all it portrays. It portrays what's popular. It portrays the it girl. It portrays the it life. It portrays everything that we feel is good. Everything that we feel is better than our own stories. But it's a lie. Social media is a lie. How do you think Erica got this way? She watched social media. She accepted what social media gave her. That's how you get in this position where you become so blinded by what social media has told you and what you have accepted from social media that you can't even think straight. That you're willing to give up good people in your lives over a look, over a brand that could die tomorrow. But this is what social media teaches our young girls. This is what social media teaches us, y'all. And it leaves us holding the consequences. We could watch social media all day and scroll and see all these girls that are being hyped. You see all these girls that are out here living the life we think we want. And then when we try to be a copy of a copy, it doesn't work for us. And we're left broken. We're left accepting things that we shouldn't. We're left weak. All because we believe what society and what social media has told us is true. Your cousins, your sisters, they're watching you as examples of what's to come in life. Are you going to show them how you finally are happy with yourself? Or are you going to show them to chase after the life that they see on a cell phone? Are you going to show them that you're your own individual and you bring a story to this world that no one can? Or are you going to try to show them to be a copy of the mold that social media has given the world? Your story is important. Our story is important. You're meant to share your story with the world just as it is, just as you are. You were made uniquely for a purpose and a reason. You're amazing as you already are. When you were born, you were amazing. When you were born, you were unique. Don't change that for anybody. Don't change that for people. Don't change that for a career. Don't change that for social media. Don't change that to get a lifestyle. Because what's meant for your life, you won't have to struggle. You won't have to try to become something you're not. You won't have to transform yourself. Because whatever is meant for you, you will be transformed into. It'll come to me. You can have it all, but it's hard to keep.